Give even if you only have a little. Conquer anger with non-anger. Conquer badness with goodness. Conquer meanness with generosity. Conquer dishonesty with truth. May all beings have happy minds. Should you find a wise critic to point out your faults, follow him as you would a guide to hidden treasure. Live with no sense of mine, no forming attachment to experiences. Better it is to live one day seeing the rise and fall of things than to live 100 years without ever seeing the rise and fall of things. If a man going down into a river, swollen and swiftly flowing, is carried away by the current, how can he help others across? All conditioned things are impermanent. One sees this with wisdom, one turns away from suffering. Ardently do today what must be done. Who knows? Tomorrow death comes. They blame those who remain silent. They blame those who speak much. They blame those who speak in moderation. There is none in the world who is not blamed. If with a pure mind a person speaks or acts, happiness follows them like a never departing shadow. The root of suffering is attachment. It is in the nature of things that joy arises in a person free from remorse. Purity and impurity depend on oneself. No one can purify another. Understanding is the heartbeat of well-spoken words. Your own self is your master. Who else could be? With yourself well controlled, you gain a master very hard to find. Your work is to discover your work and then with all your heart to give yourself to it. You cannot travel the path until you have become the path itself. If anything is worth doing, do it with all your heart. When you attain victory over yourself, not even the gods can turn it into defeat. What we think, we become. Nothing remains without change. One moment can change a day. One day can change a life. In one life can change the world. Life itself is suffering. Set your heart on doing good. Do it over and over again, and you will be filled with joy. Everything that happens to us is the result of what we ourselves have thought, said, or done. We alone are responsible for our lives. Love the whole world as a mother loves her only child. Health is the greatest gift. Contentment is the greatest wealth. It is better to do nothing than to do what is wrong. For whatever you do to yourself.